This video features content from Leisure Suit Larry 1, a game that contains adult themes and inappropriate humor. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome in, everybody. It's good to see you. Welcome. I don't know why I came with that energy, but here we are. I'm back. It's me, Jess, and I'm playing a little bit more Leisure Suit Larry Reloaded tonight. We'll fix that in post. Hope everybody's doing well. We started this one not too long ago, made some headway. What I discovered very quickly is the fact that it doesn't seem like I remember Larry 1 as well as I thought I did, and Leisure Suit Larry Reloaded changes just enough things to throw me off even more. I'm having a very similar experience right now as I play the fan remake of King's Quest 2 also. If anything, I remember just enough to get me in trouble. So we're going to do what we can to get on track. Who knows? Maybe we'll finish this thing tonight. Maybe I'll spend 6 to 8 more months trying to puzzle my way through Leisure Suit Larry Reloaded. How's everybody doing? Welcome in, everybody. Cregan, good to see you. Atomic Matter, Shoe Puff. Oh, Joy B's Leisure in this economy. That's right. Paul, Shoe Puff, I like that they used that opening easy listening music for the elevator music in Police Quest 4 too. It's one of my favorite later day Sierra tracks. So it was good to see it pop up again. But good to see everybody. I hope you're all doing well. We're going to have a good time. Oh, wow. I haven't streamed this in so long. And Joy Bees, you moved to a new home. Would you like a big fanfare? How about some brass to celebrate that? Okay. So we just had a little twirl on the dance floor with Fawn, right?
As soon as you bring me that $200 for the honeymoon suite, you'll be able to see me without these pesky old clothes getting in the way.
All right. So we have successfully romanced Fawn by giving her the correct items.
You give Fawn your wallet.
All right, $200. Thank you, my sweet. I'm going to the casino right now to reserve the honeymoon suite at Caesar's.
Sweet.
Then I'll meet you at the wedding ready next to the casino. Don't be late, my love.
I think
Fawn
we have a
hands
little.
you back your wallet, $200 lighter, and rushes off.
A little to do here.
Congratulations, Larry. You're one step closer to connubial bliss.
Yeah, baby. Women like hammers. Give her that. Absolutely. Has there ever been a character in a video game that was more Kickstarter backer coded than this guy? This was a Kickstarter game. The developer Josh Mandel joined us last time in the chat and confirmed indeed this guy gave like $10K to kickstart Leisure Suit Larry Reloaded. And there he is.
This guy is the definition of living La Vida Loca. He's got the sexiest babes, the greatest moves, the hottest fashions, everything.
Hey, dude, your narrator's got taste.
What he doesn't have is $10,000 that he gave to reboot Leisure Suit Larry. Congratulations.
Enjoy your evening, sir.
Who am I to tell people how to spend their money? I've exclusively spent my money poorly throughout life. Nice fist paying the tax man today.
Where you going?
Oh, man.
Hubba, hubba.
Hubba, hubba. To you too, Nick. Welcome in. How's it going? Hubba, hubba.
I'm gonna need $24, bud.
Oh, hey, Mike. I don't think I saw you earlier, but glad you could join us too.
Thanks, kid.
RJ. How do you know it was one of us? Man, that's a really good point. If it was, my sincerest apologies.
It's a payphone.
They'll never get rid of those.
You pick up the phone, and to your delight, you get a dial tone. This
All right.
Hello. Welcome to the National Quickie Sex Survey Hotline.
Oh, okay.
Please answer the following questions. I may have something wonderful waiting for you. First, a few questions about you. What is your name?
Larry. Larry Laffer?
Oh man, Nick, I'm glad it's Friday
Your
too.
name is Harry. Larry Laffer. What a sweet name. So tell me, Harry. Larry Laffer. What is the best part of your body?
Oh man, this is a great question. Let's see. But. Oh great, this is a great question, Dr. Mario. We haven't asked Jess anything in the chat. Dr. Mario asked, if you could show up as an NPC in an adventure game reboot, which game would it be and how much would you pay? It'd be a Gabriel Knight reboot. I would love to be an NPC in a Gabriel Knight game. That would be my immediate first choice. How much I'd pay for it though is a different story. Like, I am a real cheapskate when it comes to that, especially like Kickstarter type stuff. I've been burnt before.
Nice horse.
Thank you. Yeah, I'd like to be the horse in a new Gabriel Knight game. I can't imagine, like, if I was going to be featured just like with a dialogue line or two, I would be pressed to spend more than $500 on that. And even then, I'd be like, oh man, I hope nobody ever finds out about this. To be a villain, yeah, Dark Jess arc would be fun.
I so love a man with a manly one of those. And Harry. Larry, what is your favorite X-rated video?
X-Men First Class.
Mine too. I just love that part with the sex. Now, tell me your favorite article of clothing.
Hey, Dick. How's it going? Welcome in. Let's see. My favorite article of clothing. I'm going to say, Adidas hoodie.
Oh, Harry. Larry, I can just picture you in it. Now, a few questions about your favorite lover.
Please.
Larry, what is your favorite sex partner's first name? What's the best part of his or her anatomy?
Oops. Not Burr, but.
What is his or her sexiest article of clothing?
Same thing. It's going to be Adidas hoodie.
What's his or her favorite naughty toy?
Fisto from He-Man.
And where do you two most enjoy making love?
Earth.
Yeah, me too. And finally, what do you and your lover like to do when you're together?
Oh, this is a great survey. Adventure games. Quick screenshot of that.
Thank you for participating. Your answers really turned me on. Harry. Larry. Your prize is...
The cutoff Larry Laffer is very funny to me.
Looks like they hung up on you. Oh well, it was probably a bummer prize anyway.
Fisto is awesome. And just a great name for a character, too. Maybe we need to buy some wine. I don't believe we did that earlier.
Welcome to the Come and Go. We only carry up to $20,000 cash in the safe. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that. Never in my life do I hope to smell anything again as vile as your present exhalations.
All right, let's... no, we don't want to suck helium. We want Lipsterine, which is kind of funny.
Ah.
Does the NBA really ban the number 69? Is that real? I don't know why.
Hardy Steen wine. I don't like it as much as Napa Valley Outhouse, but it is ebullient and syrupy.
Oh no! Oh no! Not Harvey Steen wine. Oh no, that didn't age like they expected it to. Like, it did not age like fine wine. Oops.
Show me the money or put it back where you found it. This is not a drill.
Whoopsie. Made an oopsie. The animation in this game looks pretty good.
Now please leave. There is no loitering.
Okay, now I believe I give the wine to the wino. Not to be confused with the other alcoholic. Oh wait, there's a phone call. For moi?
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello, Larry. This is Jess. I was just sitting here in the earth wearing your Adidas hoodie and thinking about you, if you know what I mean. Why don't you forget about this silly game and come over to my place? I'll slip into my Adidas hoodie and we'll curl up in front of the fireplace and I'll stick in our copy of X-Men First Class. You know your butt has always turned me on, so bring along a fisto from He-Man and come play with my butt. Pretty soon we'll both get excited and we'll play adventure games like we always do. Bye, Larry. See you soon. Nailed it. We did it. Hey, Clill. Hey, everyone else that's come in. It's good to see everybody. Welcome out. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Been an exciting evening here.
Welcome to the come and go.
Jamaican beef patties for dinner. And if you've never had Jamaican beef patty, it's a real treat. Delicious. Okay, that's not the guy we want.
Stop staring. Haven't you ever seen a man who's gambled away his worthless used clothes, but is somehow wearing a fashionable lightweight oaken barrel worth at least a couple $100?
Welcome to the come and go, where you...
We need another sad sack roaming around on the streets. Not that sad sack. Those keep coming and going.
Welcome to the come and go.
Harvey Steinwein.
Welcome
man,
to the
yeah,
come and
RJ.
go. Please keep your hands...
A good Jamaican beef patty. Oh, it's hard to beat. Surprisingly, these are just some frozen ones that our grocery store happens to stock, and they are shockingly good. Like the laminated pastry is out of this world. Really comparable to what we can. We have a nice Jamaican restaurant not too far away, but these are almost as good as the real deal. Harold the Barrel. Hey, good to see you, Martin. Okay, let's see here. Let's give this guy Harvey. What's the description of this? Okay.
Don't play in the... That would be a waste of...
Oh, you're supposed to give this to him.
Oh,
No?
very nice.
Do you need any help?
Well, yeah. My name's Roddy Kontiki.
Oh,
You don't need help. That's a
like the
great
Kontiki
thing.
voyage?
Anyway, I'm in a 12-step program. I try never to be more than 12 steps from a liquor store. Like that? I made that up. Anyway, nobody'll sell me anything anymore, if you know what I mean. So if you happen to come across any semi-fine fermented beverages, I'd reward any generosity you'd care to show.
Okay. I'll remember that, Mr. Kontiki.
You will? Huh. I didn't give you enough credit.
All right, well, let me enable your addiction. Oh, here we go.
Oh, look. Harvey Steinwein. You shouldn't have. Thanks for thinking of me.
You're more than welcome.
Oh, no.
Syrupy. And reminiscent of a Manischewitz cream red Concorde. I think I'll share this with my friend Chris. Maybe you know the guy. Kinda this tall, about this wide, brownish hair.
I don't think I know him.
Used to be a cabin boy. Lives next to the toilet in Lefty's.
Oh, wow, we're world building now.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, here's a thank you from me to you.
Here's a knife.
One of my prized possessions that I don't want. A genuine French army knife.
Wow, thanks.
I wouldn't count on it in a fight, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
Thanks
yeah?
again.
Let's find out.
You have
my
nothing
wine.
appropriate to use with this building.
It's interesting that he's not a hot spot when he's on the move.
Taxi!
He's a cold spot.
You again? Where to this time?
Well, why don't you take me to... I think I'm ready to go to the wedding chapel. Aren't I? You know where your second controller is. That's fine. Hey, can you take me to Funky Town?
The damage is $18, buddy. Thanks, kid.
Yeah, I do like the graphic design on this game. I think it's a nice...
Apples!
It's a nice looking remake. It would have been interesting to see, the second and third games remade in this style. Had the publisher not sort of collapsed under itself amidst scandal.
The chapel is cool and placid inside. The lilting classical music and softly flickering candles give the room an air of serene, peaceful redundancy.
Serene, peaceful
in fact,
redundancy.
It absolutely stinks of tranquility in here.
I like the light
Fawn is
fixture.
standing at the ready at the end of the room. Next to her is a man dressed like some sort of clergyman.
Larry, we're all ready for you. We do have one little thing to take care of, though. It's $100 for the marriage certificate, the ceremony, and the decorations.
The decorations are extra?
If you're too cheap to spring for them, I'll just take them down.
Larry, no decorations?
Yeah, come on.
No, leave them up. I'll take care of it.
Of course you will, Larry. After all, how often does a man who isn't Larry King get married?
Take that, Larry King. You know, I've told this story on Marriage. I've told this story before on stream, but several years back, my wife and I, during a New Year's Eve trip to Las Vegas, renewed our vows at the drive-through wedding chapel in Las Vegas, world famous drive-through wedding chapel. And I'm not joking. We went in and we met with the officiant and just talked to him for like 15 or 20 minutes. We bought the drive-through wedding package and everything, and he delivered a wedding service that was so much better than our actual wedding was, and was just so beautiful. We were both crying by the end of it. It was something else. It was just the best experience ever. If you ever get a chance to go to a drive-through wedding chapel in Las Vegas, take that opportunity. It's worth it. Oh, thank you.
Money.
Of course I do, sweetheart. I was just...
Never mind. I'll give it to him. Here you go, Jimmy Ted.
Thank you, Deb. It was a wild Vegas trip.
Now we're ready to knock this thing out.
We ran a convertible.
Finally.
Like
You all
Guy Fieri
settle
riding
into
around.
basic position. A hush falls over the players at home.
Barely beloved. Sorry, let me restart that. Merely beloved.
Jim?
Sorry, sweetie. You know how I get. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join this man and this woman.
Whoa, man.
Blah, 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 blah. Do you, Lance Lassiter, take this woman?
It's Larry.
Lance Lassiter.
Larry Laffer?
I thought you said...
Just go.
Do you, Larry Laffer, take this woman? Blah, blah. Sickness and hell forsaken and the rest.
I do.
Do you, Fawn Forschwanger?
Forschwanger?
Take this
Forschwanger.
man to be your blah, 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 honor and comfort and bail?
Right. I mean, I do.
You've got the ring.
I have to have another ring?
No. I've already got the ring. Keep this thing moving.
Then by the power invested in me, Jimmy Ted hereby declares you done and done. Congratulations.
Done and doner.
Pleasure doing business with you. I'm headed down to the wine cellar. It's inventory time again. Employees only. I'm sure y'all understand.
It's a good
Fawn
gag.
throws her arms around you and almost kisses you.
Oh,
Almost.
Larry. Isn't it romantic?
What's she talking about? Did something romantic happen here by mistake?
I'll meet you at the honeymoon suite, Larry. Ready to give you my all, my everything, my very soul. Don't keep me waiting. I can't wait to take advantage of you.
She's not done with that yet? Well, congratulations, Larry. You're a married man. Time to get over to the honeymoon suite and hang a sign on the door. Gone consummating.
Thank you for the compliment on the shirt, by the way. This is my loudest, most colorful shirt I own, and I figured this is one of the loudest, most colorful games I'm likely to stream. So why not bring some of that Disney wholesomeness? I don't know how well you can see it, but it's got the floating heads of all kinds of Disney characters on it. Why not bring some of that colorful wholesomeness to this less than wholesome video game experience?
With the thought that so many celebrities have stood where you're standing
Jafar
now,
suit.
you get a little chill running up and down your spine.
It makes me feel like my mediocrity is almost touching.
Yeah.
You'll have to get...
I'm afraid I couldn't pull off a proper Jafar suit. I wouldn't mind to try. Do 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 do. Let's talk to old version of us.
You don't look like you're having much fun. I know. I should go back to my regular job. What's your regular job? I sell software. I'm just in lost wages to try to find true love. Tell me about it. I just did. You don't look like you're having... I know. Tell me about it. I just did.
Okay. So, honeymoon suite. Suit Zelda.
As you
I don't know what floor everything's on. Wow, the art here is great.
This was painted by Colin Merlot, a really lousy cubist. This was painted by famed artist Heather Hutchinson during her "You're just jealous 'cause I've got these" phase.
So yeah, I'm guessing Kickstarter backers.
This was painted by famed artist Dakin Moriarty, late in his second obsessed with butts phase.
I dig this narrator. I think he's pretty good. Occasionally he drifts a little bit too far into Stewie Griffin for me.
This was painted by
bad.
well-known Sicilian artist Joseph Parisi. It's entitled, "I Just Saw This Outside My Office Window. Damn."
Private. I like where this is going. Private. I like where this is going. Private. I like where this is going. Private. I like where this is going.
This service phone only reaches number...
It is hard to be a good narrator. Absolutely.
There's no answer and the door is locked.
Well, fine. Be like that.
Whoa, fancy schmancy. This must be the entrance for the high roller suites. And who's that behind the counter? Does she come here often? Can she date hotel residents? What if they're only pretending to stay here?
What we got going on up here?
That's odd. Why is there a statue of Donald Trump here?
Well,
you unzip and compare your equipment to the statue.
Damn it! I lose again.
This is an original Anthony Velez from his Seduction series. It's called Trying to Get That Last Little Bit. You're supposed to use your imagination about what she's licking. Unfortunately, the model spoiled the mystique by revealing that she was just trying to make her mole wet and glossy.
Ew.
A couple of West Polynesian dong catchers festoon the... A couple of... Quit fondling the fronds.
That's kind of good. Okay, let's talk to her. We aren't going to be able to go up here yet, but maybe it's
You
worth speaking to
cleverly
her.
make eye contact with Faith before talking to her.
Yep.
It's a lady.
Stern but soft, wary yet inviting. A classic beauty in the usually wouldn't give you the time of day mold.
Hey, baby. I'm Larry. Larry Laffer?
Good evening, sir.
This is a real ACAB situation. All cops are buxom.
Hubba, hubba, hubba. Look at the guns on this cop.
Charming.
Baby, I'd like to make your day.
Now there's a fresh new approach.
She would like to know I support the troops.
You know, I think the brave men and women who keep our country safe deserve more than we can ever repay.
I guard the penthouses for a couple of filthy rich people who don't even have enemies. It's not quite the same thing.
I know! It's horrible! I mean, it's great! It's very important work. Which is it? I'm not sure what you were getting at.
You're funny, Larry. I just wish this job didn't take so much out of me. It leaves me with so little energy and desire. You know what I mean?
Yes! I mean, as a professional, I've seen a lot of that. Hubba, hubba, hubba! Look at the
Charming.
Baby, I'd like to make your day.
Now there's a fresh new approach.
It must be very boring up here all by yourself.
It is, actually. And it's surprising how tiring it is to stand up here and do nothing all day.
How you must long for male companionship.
What are you, a psychologist? You're very good.
Well, I'm not, board certified. Yeah, that's it. I'm not board certified.
Wow, good save, Larry.
Okay, let's see. There, no, I'm a friend, not a foe.
So, sweetheart, what's your sign?
Libra, but I'm really on the cusp between Libra and Scorpio. And that's okay because Jupiter is in Sagittarius in my 5th house, so I tend to be less judgmental than you think, like if my rising sign was Leo or something.
That all tracks.
Now, the moon is in Gemini and...
Mommy, make it stop.
Am not getting along very well with my parents, who are both Taurus. Am I boring you? You look a little glazed.
No. I'm just in awe of the depths of your astrological know-how.
Thank you. You're a wonderful listener.
Thanks. All I really had to do was stand here.
Expert casual. That's what I think every time people talk about this stuff. Let's see. Have I said everything? I'll take a sincere personal interest in her. I mean, crazier things have worked.
So you got a name or something?
Faith.
So, Faith, baby, when do you get off?
Usually when I'm with someone romantic.
Say, Faith, I'm only in town for this one night. How about we get together when you get off duty?
You're sweet, Larry, but I don't think I could ever be unfaithful to my boyfriend.
Larry, it seems this one's going to require outside assistance.
Uh-oh.
Don't just sit here all night doing nothing, baby. Why don't you come with me?
Maybe, but right now, I'm working.
You're a man of the world, Larry. Perhaps some sort of medical stimulant would help.
Sure.
I'll be back, baby. Don't go anywhere without me.
I'm on duty all night.
The narrator is getting more sus as the game goes on. Hey, Forte, thank you for the raid. We pause here for a minute and give a shout out. Thank you so much. How is it going, Forte? What were you up to this evening? Thank you so much for the raid. Playing some retro. I like the sound of that. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Jess, Decaf Jedi. If you've never been here before, I like to stream retro adventure games. And at the moment, we are streaming a not quite as retro adventure game. We're streaming a little bit of Leisure Suit Larry Reloaded.
You take the coveralls out of the bushes.
Whoa! Oh my goodness! Yaka Bean! Thank you so much for those gift subs. That's very generous of you. Wow, thank you so much. Goodness gracious. It's a party in here now. That's an instant hype train. Thank you, thank you. Super Metroid Randomizer. You know, I've never played Super Metroid. And really, the Metroid series in general is like a huge oversight in my gaming history.
Yeah, baby.
Ooh, I found a key. You put the key in your pocket, finding nothing else in the coveralls, you toss them away. Let the NPCs worry about them, right? Like that attitude. Kinda hit a wall. It's definitely one I should play someday. I'm looking for the honeymoon suite. It should have like a heart on the door or something, shouldn't it? It did in the original. Aha! I hope this goes exactly like I'm expecting. Thank you again for those gift subs. Oh my goodness.
Is that you, Larry?
Expert Casual.
Larry.
It sure
Oh
is,
my
baby.
goodness.
Come on in. I'm
More
ready
gift
for you.
subs. Yo, that is insane. Thank you so much.
You walk into the honeymoon
Thank
suite.
you,
Your blushing
Jakobine.
bride
Thank
is
you.
waiting for you.
Expert Casual for all your generosity.
You're
Thank you.
here at last.
Five more.
Forgive me if I'm a little shy.
That is wild.
I've never been with a man who
Hot train's
meant
out of
so
control.
Very, very much to me.
Excellent.
Y'all are being far too generous. I appreciate it.
This is from artist Mark Chaburka's Horn Dog series. It's imaginatively entitled Number 4 in Horn Dog series. This
Good name.
1965 Cat McMullen sculpture is entitled I Told You I Didn't Want to Try That Tonight.
Sorry, that would click with me more than I expected.
Is it a coincidence that this cactus is an angiosperm?
Probably.
There's a box of tissues on the counter. This was back before they were impregnated with aloe or lotion, when a tissue wasn't afraid to be a tissue.
All right.
Larry, we're married now. No more talk. No more dancing. It's time for you and me to consummate.
Consummate?
I just need some music or something. You know, let's make the mood even more perfect.
Don't use the black
that's
light
not
in there.
possible.
Shut up. I mean, don't be that way, oopsie poopsie.
You tweak the radio dial. There's nothing but static on this station.
Okay.
You tweak the radio dial. You tweak the
Jeez, why can't they make a radio that gets stations at all these little numbers?
We'll be back to our commercial-free 4-hour Barbra Streisand marathon after this commercial message.
I don't understand that.
How many times has this happened to you? You've just gotten married, and you forgot to get the perfect bottle of wine for your honeymoon. Don't ask the hotel to send up their finest bottle of rotten, overpriced garbage. Don't settle for trashy boxed wine they sell at the convenience store. The taxi driver will probably drink it all and you'll end up in a fiery crash. Don't let that happen to you. Call Snappy Liquors. We deliver anywhere, anytime in 5 minutes or less. How do we do it?
That's what I'd like to know.
That's what I'd like to know.
We buy in bulk and pass the savings on to you.
That doesn't answer the question.
So call now, 555-8039.
Okay, 8039. Someone write that down.
8039. Liquor quick with Snappy Liquors. And now, back to more Barbara.
Fawn turns off the radio.
I thought you wanted music.
Larry, wine would be even better than music. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Go order us some of that wine, Larry. Please? It'll make everything absolutely perfect for our
yes.
connubial joining.
Connubial joining.
So romantic. Right away, dearest.
Yeah, baby.
Wouldn't mind getting my connubial joined. Why not? I'm hoping it's like a joining on
Jeez, it's
Trill.
good to be back on solid ground.
Hope we get like put in a pool, like a little slug, like crawls up in our brain, our belly, I guess technically.
Breath. Putrid. Oy vey.
After 3 remakes, did he write the number down in his inventory? I don't think so.
Ah.
Yeah, we still have the new babe who's the one swimming in that tank. I believe now that we have that key we found earlier, we might be able to go get her. Is there a phone over here, or do I have to go back to... Oh man, do I have to go back to the store to order this? Fine.
What, are you my only customer tonight?
Maybe. You should be so lucky.
All right, $19. Thanks, kid.
Someone needs to remake this game with Uber. That should be the only change of the new version. Who's going to kickstart that?
Yeah, baby.
Hey, thank you all so much again for the hot chest.
We deliver liquor
train with the chest.
Yes,
It just
I
popped
just
up
heard
on my
your
screen.
ad on the radio, and I'd like to purchase some fine wine.
Thank y'all again for the support. Super generous.
The honeymoon suite at Caesar's Palace, please, and step on it.
All of our fine wines have been stepped on, sir. That's why they're fine.
Oh, very sophisticated.
And your order has been processed. We'll send one of our hottest young men immediately.
Oh.
Thanks for calling.
What did he mean, hottest?
Well, I mean, think about it.
This art gallery has been closed ever since they displayed that naked Charlie Manson urinating.
Yeah, was that controversial or something?
This art gallery.
Yeah, was that controversial or something?
So they said they'd be right here, right? 5 minutes or less. Choo-choo, that was a good hype train. Thank y'all again.
You tug with the strength of 10, but still you can't move the hydrant. That's 10 on a scale of 1 to 100.
Oh, it's back at the hotel. I didn't pay attention to the words they said. That's right. Oh, yeah, I gotta use the taxi.
When will this shift end? That'll be $16, please.
On that same trip to Vegas, I ate at
Thanks, kid.
Chef Bobby Flay's restaurant in Caesar's Palace, and it was quite good. Highly recommended. Mesa Grill. On 4, right? Hey, Dick. Thanks for dropping in. It's good to see you. Take it easy. Take it sleazy.
Come on in. I'm ready for you. Oh, Larry, it's you. I thought it was that cute young delivery boy again.
What does she mean by that? Oh well, you decide to let it pass. After all, this is your wedding night.
After all.
So, Larry, how about some of that wine?
Yeah, how about it?
It smells like one of your better grades of scrap metal.
I just need to quit cycling through them. I always
Leave the bucket where it is.
cycle straight past the icon I actually need. Dwarf would appreciate that joke. Dwarf can't get enough of that sort of off-color humor. May you rest in peace.
For you.
Enchanté.
Here's to us.
Here's to you, Larry.
I poisoned your wine.
All
Poisoned
right,
yours
Larry.
as well.
The stars have aligned. Love is all around. Life's sweetest reward. The sun is gonna surely shine. Now use those 3 words every young woman in love longs to hear.
How about now?
Yes, Larry. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for.
How about now?
Goody!
Are you relaxed, my love?
Yes!
Are you ready for me?
Yes! Oh, yes!
Then, let's get ready to rumble!
Oh no.
Come on, man. Doesn't bend that way.
Struggle. Annul.
You're a slippery little thing, aren't you?
What happened?
That was great for me.
Yeah, Michael Buffer
Was it for you?
is very litigious about
Is that it?
That's it. Thanks for everything, Lance.
It's Larry.
You can't just say,
Thanks for the
let's get ready to
ring,
rumble.
The candy, the money, the this, the that, the contents of your wallet. You did forget to pay me for the wine.
Oh.
I left you a few bucks. I'm not totally heartless, just mostly. And thanks for the wine, and oops, you got me monologuing. See you later, sucker.
Fawn, sweetheart?
A lesser man would be torn to shreds by this turn of events. But not you, Larry. You've got optimism. You've got resilience. You've got to find a way out of here.
You've got high hopes. I understand the grift, but what did the fake wedding accomplish here? This is a great question, T-Pat. Like, presumably, I mean, I suppose it's possible for two people who are unwed to also share an evening together in a hotel room. So presumably that didn't need to be there, unless it was just, I mean, maybe the grift there, I don't know, she's still his wallet anyway. I thought maybe she might have pocketed some of the money
Very clever,
that she
Larry.
charged him.
You
I have
managed
no
to work
idea.
your knife out of your pants and use it to slice the bungees until... Well done, Larry. You're free. You quickly dress. Now you're feeling ready to go back out and conquer the world. Again. The cheap knife broke in the process, so you dispose of it as any responsible gamer would do. One glass is enough, Larry.
Okay, so I'm broke. I take it. $5 in cash. All right. Well, you know what that means? It's a time to go gamble. Is the priest working with her? That's not a bad guess. Yeah, it does. I mean, the minister acts like she's been in his chapel before at one point, right? She kind of hints that maybe they know each other. Oops. 2. That's where the locked door was. Let's see if this key does indeed unlock that door.
The key fits in the lock. You turn the bolt and the door easily opens. See how that works there?
Genius.
You walk through a maze of twisty little passages, all alike, until finally you walk through an archway and into...
Holy guacamole!
With the humidity at about 150%, your leisure suit immediately wilts sadly. A feeling not wholly unfamiliar to you.
Au contraire, Pierre. The humidity will make my suit cling to my body and show off my physique.
Precisely.
The sign is a list of precautions, such as high salt content pool, remove fillings before swimming. Wait, did we... You open the bin. There's nothing inside but a little fetid fish water in the bottom. You open the...
Fetid fish water, you say?
There's a row of
So there are.
You jiggle the nearest locker, hence the name.
Okay, let's talk to this new lady that's been added to the game.
Yep! She stands before you, totally unself-conscious of her near nakedness. That's encouraging.
Yes?
Hi.
Okay, it's settled. You would die for her.
That's kind of a funny line.
Who are you? What are you doing here? And how did you get in? This is a restricted area.
Me? I'm Larry. Larry Laffer. I found a key that fits this door. That's kind of what I do.
Wow, points for boldness then, Mr. Laffer.
Call me Larry.
Okay, Larry. I'm Jasmine.
Hey, Jasmine. They like it when you comment on their chests.
So, Jasmine, tell me, how does one get a gig doing nothing but whaleback riding?
Oh, I do much more than that. Riding Mr. Wiggles is just the fun part. I also get to feed him, and clean up after him when he gets sick, and carefully cleanse his blowhole.
Oh, really?
That's funny. I've got a...
Don't go down that path, Larry. You'll blow it.
I've got a feeling. A feeling that that's a terrible job. Why don't you quit?
What? And give up show business?
Yeah, it's kind of a funny, I can't help but talk about how she smells.
Gee, Jasmine, for a girl who's around fish all day, you sure do smell good.
Oh, thank you. It is difficult to stay fresh.
Your perfume is fantastic.
Thanks, Larry. I guess you could say that I'm somewhat of a perfume connoisseur.
Larry, a connoisseur is one who understands the details, techniques, and principles of an art, and is competent to act as a critical judge.
I actually knew that.
I'll show her I know what connoisseur is.
You understand the details, techniques, and principles of perfume and are competent to act as a critical judge?
That's a good gag.
Exactly. Gosh, Larry, it's like you know me. Inside and out.
Inside? Wow. Just wow.
Perfume's my passion. I have like literally 1,000 perfumes. Some of them are really, really, really expensive. I don't think there's one I don't have.
Oh, really?
You always wear perfume?
Oh, yes. A lot of the time, that's all I wear.
Oh my God! Oh my happy, happy God!
Sure.
Well then, I guess it's safe to assume you don't need more perfume.
Are you kidding? I'm dying for something new, something fresh, something original. But at this point, I don't think there's a man on Earth who could come up with that.
There's your cue, Larry. But where are you going to find a unique perfume that she's never smelled before?
It's great to meet you, Jasmine. I'll be back in a flash with something you're going to love.
No need to hurry, Larry. I'm about to go on break, but I really hope I see you later. Excuse me, that's Mr. Wiggles' food.
How could I possibly take that personally?
Okay, I think maybe we go out and come back in and see if we can get her to not be here. Let's see if she goes on break when we leave.
You walk through a little maze of twisty passages, all alike, until you find your way back.
Oh, thank God that's not a maze.
Use your key, Larry. You turn the bolt. There's nobody here.
Jasmine must have gone on break.
It is really good voice work for Larry. It's hard to imagine anyone else doing Larry's voice. The same way that it's hard to imagine.
You never know when a recently deceased squid will come in handy.
Hard to imagine anyone other than Dominic Armato doing Guybrush. I think probably the most iconic performances in adventure gaming
history. Do you understand that Mr. Wiggles has to be able to He only takes squid. It's all dark. You whisper sweet nothing.
I hope he doesn't. We have an Ace Ventura situation.
Larry, how could you even think of doing something like that? After all, this is a male whale. He only takes.
So I need. Let me go back to my own perfume with flowers and alcohol. Ambergris, well vomit, the anal glands of a cat-like animal. Okay. So how do I get it to vomit?
You look for a convenient way to administer the hot sauce to Mr. Wiggles.
Oh no. Oh no.
Carefully, you tip the hot sauce bottle into Mr. Wiggles' blowhole and pour out the entire contents. Bubbles rise to the top of the sauce as it slowly glugs down into the whale's inner recesses.
Is that how
Don't
that would
try
work?
this at home.
Easy there, big fella. He can't take
blowholes
anymore.
connected that
He's
way?
gonna blow!
Deep within the aquarium, the overspiced whale gives a mighty heave. Something floats to the surface of the aquarium.
That's going, Ahab. Now that's to say some cartoon animals are injured. Okay.
You kneel and scoop the water towards yourself until the ambergris is within reach. It's gooey and revolting, and you stick it in your pocket without a second thought. You're not really capable of second thoughts.
Yeah, baby.
Sniffing his hand. Let's see, can I just put that into there?
Yeah, baby.
Wonder where I get flowers. And can I get into either of these
jiggle
lockers?
hands. You jit hands. You jit hands.
You jit hands. You jit hands. Maybe the dead squid will attract the cat. And then I need flowers still. And maybe I need alcohol. Maybe that's a go back to lefties kind of situation. I gotta gamble first though. Okay, it's time for gambling. Because we are broke. Proctor and gamble. To 11, hit. I'm gonna stay on 21. That's one of the best plays you can make in blackjack. Staying on 21. Not smart. Not smart, Jess. Okay, we are going to save scum our way through this. Got up the bet. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, we gotta move through this quickly. We got this. Just watch. Just watch. Just wait, you see. As we say. Those words in that order. King's being cruel.
That's not one of...
No, I don't want insurance. There we go. That's how you do it. Flawless. If you ignore all the times that I didn't win. Had better luck playing Pazak. There's nothing I like less in a Star Wars game than when it makes me play Pazak. They're trying to make Pazak happen. Oh, come on. Wait, how'd my hand lose? It's because he got more points than me? Come on. Ooh. Boy, having this extra gambling scene in here, I know it's in the original game too, but boy, what an unfortunate choice. Guys, let's see, hit. Oh, I'm gonna stay on 21. Again, that's my lucky number when it comes to blackjack. That's a good save. Hard to believe I'm only 1/5 of the way through points-wise. I'm guessing it's going to have some tomfoolery with the points, right? There's like, I mean, we're closing in on the end-ish of this game. Ooh, we'll stay on that team. Oh, come on. Thank goodness you can save scum here. Thank goodness we aren't getting Jim's Walls-did out of this. Speaking of Jim Walls, everyone, if you haven't listened to this week's episode of Quest, the link just popped up there in the chat. If you're listening later on YouTube, you can find the description. This most recent episode of Quest is one of my favorites. Ben and I and special guest Grayson talk all about Codename Iceman, and eventually kind of reach the conclusion by the end of the episode that maybe it's like a weird form of outsider art in a way that, like, maybe as bad as that game is, at some level artistically, Jim Walls was maybe cooking. So Be sure to check that out. I have no idea how much money I need at this stage. Probably not a whole lot more. I bet if I win one more hand betting this much, I'm probably good. Yeah, I mean, the fact that anyone ever plays Codename Iceman, even if it is mostly a dunk on it, suggests it has some sort of juice flowing, right? I mean, we would have forgotten about it completely if it was not at least compelling in some way. Again, I don't think I would ever suggest it's good, but it's interesting.
Somehow, a beautiful jasmine plant is managing to survive the dry climate.
Jasmine, eh?
You stealthily snitch a large, fragrant jasmine blossom.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. Okay, let's see here.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, it's getting better, getting warmer. Does the cat appear on this screen? Probably not.
Taxi!
Let's go back to Lefty's. I think we need to get some vodka there. We have some rope now.
Maybe you should, like, rent a car and leave me alone.
Cat is... Oh, it's on the casino scene? Oh, no, you have to drive all the way around. Yeah, you're kidding me.
Mita says...
What a deal. Now that's taxi driving.
Thanks, kid.
Get me out of this crazy taxi. Oh, there it is. Thank you.
Don't leave that where a mediocre... Don't leave... You hold the squid out to the cat. You quickly grab one of the used syringes lying all too plentifully around lost wages.
No! No, that's upsetting.
With a startling adeptness that raises questions about what you do in your free time, you extract the fluid from the cat's musk glands. The cat runs off without so much as a vengeful backwards glance that might foreshadow a sequel, or at least a really bloody scene later. Congratulations, you've got the best available local civet.
Score!
Yeah,
Score!
baby.
Oh, man. Discard syringe.
Yeah, baby.
Rather than carry around the empty syringe, you toss in the general direction of the nearest public park. Good Lord, that's dark.
Taxi!
Hey, thank you, Agent Cooper. I appreciate it. This is a gift from my wife.
Be on a, a first name basis, but
I got to wear it at Disney World not too long ago. Good times. Okay, I think I need vodka as my final ingredient here for my wonderful.
And that'll be
my wonderful perfume I'm making.
Thanks, kid.
Happy Friday to you too. And a happy whatever day it is to those watching later on YouTube. Be sure to consider joining the channel over on YouTube. It's a great way to get early access to VODs and other videos that pop up there. Just $2.99, I believe. A bargain at any price.
Blah, blah, blah. No,
Okay.
no.
I'll do that again for at least a few
So, what was
streams.
the setup to that punchline?
Hello?
Hello?
Could it
I want to do some serious damage. Give me a vodka.
Oh, wow, he's shaking a vodka, huh?
$5, please.
You flip $5 onto the counter. You don't drink the vodka. Instead, you carry it around.
I guess you
in
might
the
want
shot
to cool
glass,
down some
because
vodka.
you
That
simply
makes
never
sense.
know when you'll need a
You
shot
don't want
of
to serve
vodka.
somebody room temperature vodka, I suppose. That's not as crazy. I take it back, game.
You
I should have
hand
made fun
Lefty
of you.
$10 just for the hell of it. He decides to drop a hint.
Needs to be
on
chilled. That's
If
right.
you're gonna gamble, remember, double down on 11.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
The vodka, civet, ambergris, and jasmine blossoms form a crude, cloudy, poorly balanced, but actually serviceable jasmine scented perfume.
Yeah, baby.
By coincidence, I know Ode to Larry. I know someone named Jasmine. Okay. Let's blow this popsicle stand. It's a shame they didn't get to voice.
So
It's a shame they didn't get to voice all the
that much
inventory interactions. Yeah, I don't like knowing what goes into perfume either. Not great. Just notice the clock. You know, I don't know if this is the case in this game, but if you play the original game too long, I believe this is true of the VGA remake as well, after like 12 hours or something, the sun comes up and Larry pulls out a gun and sticks it to his... It gets pretty grim. So I don't know if this one is on the same timer. No, for real. You can see screenshots of it. It absolutely is.
What the
That is not
hell
a joke.
have you been eating? Rotten corpse with 40 cloves of garlic? I should have known. Okay, where to next?
Yeah, that's super unhinged, right? Like, I didn't know about that until like well into the internet era where someone posted a screenshot of it. And it's like an up close like portrait of Larry. It's like the only time we see a character portrait of Larry in the game is, oh, I still need to be at
You
Lefty's.
got it. Still got a charger, you know.
Oh, man. Yeah, it is really something else. It is such a dark way to end the game.
$17.
I think it's fairly
Thanks, kid.
unknown among fans because it's really just hard to take that long to get through the game. Like, most people aren't going to be that long. I wonder if that was the case with Soft Porn Adventure also.
Hello?
Nobody behind the door can hear you through the closed peephole.
You know, soft porn, while we're talking about
rap
Strange
loudly
Larry
on the Naga High door.
trivia, Soft Porn Adventure, the text game Larry was based on. If you read the instruction manual for it, the documentation suggests
You read off the strange password you
that it is set in a weird post-nuclear apocalyptic world. Like, it talks about how like the skies are green with uranium and all these other sorts of things, and you've come to Lost Wages to find true love or whatever. So it's a bizarre element of that game that I have no idea why it's there. It's like, why in the world is this? Oh my God, did I forget to get the bungee cords off the bed? Oh no, what a dumb move. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to gamble some more, gang. I've just been riding taxis around for the heck of it. For the smell of it. Well, you know, maybe that's why Larry looks the way he looks. He's actually some sort of post-atomic mutant. Maybe that's how we get like the rather large head and exaggerated features.
What is it? What do you want?
Okay, back to Caesar's Palace. Look at that! Look at that! Residual radioactivity.
That'll be an even 20. Thanks, kid.
Yeah, the CEO of Replay that made this game had a really weird feud with the two guys from Andromeda back in the Kickstarter days. I think he really had this idea that he wanted Replay Games to like bring all the former Sierra developers together under one banner, and they weren't necessarily interested in joining up with that. And I think it started a feud that really got pretty ugly along the way. And then he has all kinds of other horrible scandals that unfold after that. All around, yeah, I mean, sort of long story short, there's a reason why we don't get another one of these Larry remakes after this. Because my impression is this one did pretty well. A Paul Horning jersey. This guy's much older than I thought. Welcome in, Hank. Okay, reload. We'll get one more big score and then I'm out. 21 feels good. Oh, come on. Let me win on 21. Have a heart. Have a Melissa Joan heart. Yeah, it's true. The two guys also did feud with each other. Yeah, you know, I think that Larry 2 is a really interesting game that with a little more polish could really be something. I think it could shine. It's like close.
She's gone, Larry, but
okay, good. I thought I was getting ready to tell me I couldn't.
You dispose of the cord you cut through and save the other 3 for some sort of demented shenanigans.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Oh, wow. We made a long bungee. Sweet. Now that's puzzling. Okay. Now let's go back to lefties. Let me think, though, before we do that. I guess I can go back to see Jasmine now, probably. I think now that I have, might as well take care of her while we're here on this trip. Because I really don't know what happens next with her story. It could be, it takes us back to lefties also, but we need to get the bottle of Spanish
Larry,
Fly.
I was wondering where you'd gone. You have anything for me?
It just so happens. Oh, to Larry. Oh, to Larry.
You pour out your eau de Larry and lay it on her.
What is this?
I call it eau de Larry.
Oh, Larry. Oh, to Larry. Oh.
Sorry. Was that a yodeling joke?
Did someone just yodel? Anyway, it's the first in my new line.
Really? I didn't realize you were a
Oh, my Lord.
Well, yes. Yes, I am. Ever since before.
God bless
and
you,
I
Josh
created this
Mandel,
scent
wherever you are.
Just for you. In fact, I've created several scents today just thinking about you. But this is the only one I bottled.
Intriguing.
No.
Jasmine opens the bottle, waves it in the air, and inhales the lingering aroma.
You bad boy. It's Jasmine.
What else?
She inhales again.
And is that civet?
Sort of.
Ooh la la.
Sort of.
And there's something else. Tabasco?
Well, maybe just a little. Do you like it?
It's a very unusual combination. There's something else. Something rare and valuable.
That's right. Wow, Jasmine, your nostrils are like 2 beautiful bloodhounds.
My God.
That's a good line, too.
You know just what to say, don't you? Is that ambergris?
Exactly.
How exotic.
And it's from Mr. Wiggles, too.
What?
You'd be surprised. Huge whale like that, you just give him a little bitty bottle of Tasteless Dave's Butt Burner hot sauce.
What?
Of course, you can't dilute it in the aquarium water. You have to pour it straight into the blowhole.
What? You gave hot sauce to Mr. Wiggles? You screaming douche puppet!
Screaming
Douche
what
puppet?
now?
How dare you assault a defenseless whale?
Defenseless? He weighs 40 tons!
Mr. Wiggles is my best friend. You're horrible! I never want to see you again. Get out and don't come back.
So I bet you don't want to know how I got the civet.
Get out!
Oops.
How about we make passionate love just once, for old time's sake?
Get out! Get out! Get out!
Goodbye. No, baby. So is that it? Is that her whole deal?
Use your key.
Try to get something out of there now, right? Ah. You know, when we had to come up with a fake hot sauce for my point-and-click adventure game late last night, The one that we came up with, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, it was Professor Fuego Ractalis's Gentleman's Relish was the one we came up with there, which I still think is a pretty good name for a hot sauce. Gentleman's
You
Relish.
snag the little kit.
Yeah, baby.
This is the little kit. Oh. Well, those latex repair kits, such as you'd find near a swimming pool or Michael Jackson's makeup case. I should stream late last night again sometime. It's a game that me and several members of the StairQuest team made a year before StairQuest. And it's a fun point-and-click adventure game. I'm pretty proud of it. I didn't get nearly as much attention as StairQuest, but I think there's some really good bits. We had YouTuber Pushing Up Roses voice the narrator, and she does a fantastic job there. It's a good little game. I should revisit it. Okay, so let's see. I think now we should go to Lefties for realsies. Yeah, Push Up Rose is outstanding. It was just a joy to work with. I mean, oh gosh, you guys hear me talk all the time about how much I love Josh Mandel's writing.
Taxi!
And like Josh, I'm very much from the school of more writing is always better. Like if I can put more words into something, that's absolutely what I'm going to do. And the script for the narrator of that very short game is unbelievably long.
And that'll be $22, Mac.
And Roses recorded it beautifully.
Thanks, kid.
Without a complaint. A real trooper. We should have never done that to her and ask her to do it as a favor for free. Oh my goodness.
You rap loudly on the Nagahide door.
Yeah? What's the password?
You know, so I keep going back and forth on Leisure Suit Larry 7, and part of the thing, I've never played all the way through Leisure Suit Larry 7. I think I played like a third of the game, and that was years and years ago.
You read off the strange.
And I'm trying to decide, is it something that I could stream without feeling like I wanted to crawl under a rock and die at some point? Because I kind of know there are parts of Leisure Suit Larry 5 and Leisure Suit Larry 6 that I wouldn't be super comfortable streaming. It's why I haven't streamed either of those games. I don't know 7 well enough to know. Yeah, 7's on the boat. It's the second one's on a boat. I guess 2 is on a boat and 7's on a boat. Okay, let's see here.
You attach the bungee cord securely to the fire escape. It's you, Larry. You detach the bungee cord from the fire escape. You attach the bungee cord securely to the fire escape. They're on the other side of that closed. You yank on the fire escape for a
Here we go. A highly informed playthrough. That
In
might
diving
be the secret.
terminology, that's called a fatal smack. As you get comfortable for your eternal rest, your last thought is, my only regret is dying. Next time, try attaching a bungee cord to the fire escape and attaching the other end to yourself.
Okay. Hey, Josh. Let's see.
You attach the bungee cord securely to the fire escape.
Yeah, usually when I stream a Larry game, for my YouTube VODs, I put a little disclaimer on them, so I'm certainly not above that.
You hook the other end
of the
bungee
cord to your belt loop.
What could possibly go wrong with this arrangement?
With the bungee attached, you hurl yourself off the fire escape.
Well, that bungee seems way too long for this task.
Your equipment was way too long. Ever think you'd have that problem? As life ebbs from you, your body is picked clean by wandering bums, muggers, and raccoons. And then, like the miracle of spring...
Okay. Gonna hook all the bungees. Maybe this is the right length.
You attach the bungee cord
Surely it wants us to
to the
attach
fire
at least
escape.
2 of them.
Lefties, you hook the other end of the bungee cord to your belt loop.
I'm feeling good about this.
So what's your ask about all the strappy boys? Yeah. I remember that that little Easter egg hunt. I was bugged out there for a second, wouldn't let me select things.
With the bungee attached,
I just
you
forgot how
hurl
to
yourself
do it.
off the fire
One or the
escape.
other.
Geronimo!
Your equipment was way too long.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Maybe it's just the short one. Okay, it says this one's very strong.
You attach the bungee cord securely to the fire escape. You hook the other end of the bungee cord to your belt loop.
I'm feeling good about this.
Feeling good about this. Nailing it. I'm nailing it, y'all.
With the bungee attached...
Bonsai!
Bonsai!
You seem to have overestimated the length of your equipment. As usual. What would have been a non-life-threatening head wound turns fatal as you slowly bleed out. If only somebody had invented mobile devices by now, you could have mumbled for help.
Okay. Let's see. Let's try this one.
You attach the bungee cord securely to the fire escape. You hook the other end of the bungee cord to your belt loop.
I'm feeling good about...
I'm feeling good about this. Me too, Larry.
With the bungee attached...
Bonsai!
It's gonna be the same thing?
You seem to have over... what if...
Okay.
You attach the bungee cord securely to the fire escape.
Yeah, I tried multiple cords before.
You hook the other
and
end
it was
of the
too
bungee
long.
cord to your belt loop.
I'm feeling good about...
Feeling good about this. This one's the one, gang.
With the bungee...
Geronimo!
Your equipment was way too long. Ever think you'd have the... as long...
Okay, so is it the 2 short ones? Like, I thought I tried the 2 short ones. Oh, maybe I tried the long one once I combined them. Okay.
You attach the bungee cord securely to the fire
I
escape.
think I just literally, this was my first attempt.
You hook the other
and I
end
think
of the
that I
bungee cord to your
selected
belt
the
loop.
wrong one in
feeling
the
good about
inventory.
this.
Unless this also doesn't work.
With the bungee attached...
We've done it.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
Ta-da!
And the judges give it a 10. You accidentally lost the hammer in the window, but that's okay. You won't need it anymore. You got the pills. You unhook yourself from the bungee cords and dispose of them in the dumpster below. You won't need them anymore
Why
either.
can't you just stand on the trash can and climb over? I mean, this is a good question.
This is getting to be a habit with you.
Let's see. So I'm trying to think of what's left. Am I correct that the only thing I need to do is go back and get into the penthouse and do that? Is that really all that's left? I need to give the security guard the Spanish fly. Yeah, apple patch air. Do I have a patch? Oh, I guess that's the repair kit. Yeah. I've got the helium.
Your coach awaits.
So I think I'm nearly done.
I'm gonna need 24 bucks, bud.
The only items you need to win the game are the pills and the apple. Yeah, you have to do the rest of the game just to get those is the trick.
Thanks, kid.
Yeah, look at that score. It's not looking good. Are we cooked, chat? All right, to the penthouse. Yeah, I joked last time around, this is a game that's a remake of a remake of a remake. Going all the way back to Sophomore Adventure, then Leisure Suit Larry, In the Land of the Lounge Lizards, EGA, and then VGA, and then this remake, which is kind of a remake of the VGA. There's also the weird Japanese graphic adventure that was also based on sophomore. I think it's called Casino. Is that right? Is it Las Vegas? I can't remember. But I will say this is a pretty impressive piece of work, especially for a kickstarted game. I think it's a mostly good, presentation of Leisure Suit Larry 1. You played the Japanese one. The graphics do look pretty good. Yeah, Las Vegas. That's why, yeah. It does look pretty neat. Is there an English patch out there for it?
Fly.
This is problematic.
Recreational drugs?
She opens the bottle and examines the pills.
This looks like the real stuff.
She pops one of the pills.
Boy.
Oh, yes! I can feel it working. I feel so warm and tingly inside. So ready. Oh, so anxious. I don't know how much longer I can help myself. This is just what I need to put me in the mood. Thank you.
Are you ready?
I sure am. Job be damned, I need it. And I need it now. I'm going home and giving one of these to my boyfriend. We're gonna tear up the sheets. Thanks again. These are great.
Oh well, there are millions of fish in the sea, Larry.
I kind of like the subversion of this
had
joke.
Something special.
Where
Live
Larry
ammo.
is giving her an aphrodisiac with the assumption that he's going to be a creep and try to score with her after doing that. The joke that then all it does is send her running off to her actual partner. I guess if you're going to do a joke about drugging someone, I guess that's better than some.
It's a little... This button won't depress. There's a little keyhole nearby, so apparently this button is in locked position. Forget about it, Larry.
Hey,
you'll never get
dude.
in there. You touch the plants.
Hey!
You press the button, and the penthouse elevator door slides open.
And we did openly hand them to her. I don't know that Larry knew for sure what they were. In the original game, isn't the label partially worn off?
You travel a short distance up in the elevator, down a hall, into another elevator, and up another flight.
Whoa! This is totally wicked! Someday it's gonna be me living in one of these places. And then, watch out, pedestrians. Larry Laffer has a balcony.
There are definitely jokes that have aged worse. I would 100%
This
agree
painting
with
is
that.
simply entitled Penis.
Well, I don't get it.
That's pretty funny.
The artist Justin McMiniman entitled this piece Juice Box. He claims it sums up contemporary American culture as unhealthy, mass-produced, and environmentally ignorant.
Boy, I have to tell you, when 12-year-old Jess played Leisure Suit Larry 1 for the first time, and I want to reiterate, for those who've never heard me talk about this, my mom got me a copy of Leisure Suit Larry for my 12th birthday. She opened it and secretly played it herself, start to finish, and put the discs back in the box. And then decided, this is fine to give to my 12-year-old son, which she did. 12-year-old me really had to do some digging in a pre-internet age to find out what Spanish Fly was and why it had the effect it did in this game.
Another in the Justin McMiniman series. This one is entitled 1%. He later explained in an interview that the painting expresses his inner torment that only 1% of women have jugs this large.
The architecture is clearly neo-modern.
You have no idea.
Not a clue.
Okay.
It smells very strongly of other people's bedroom.
There have been men and women together in here. You can tell. It sure is swank, though. And from the artwork, I'm pretty sure this is a man's room. It smells familiar. Yes! Yes! This is so true about dogs and the way they hide bones. It's like, why did you ask for the bone if you were just gonna bury it? Finally, a piece of art that really speaks to me about life.
Hank, this is what I've wondered too. Was maybe this game was easier than just my parents having the talk with me.
You poke through the drawer in the nightstand. It contains handcuffs, ball gags, spiked collars, blindfolds, hoods, and a jar of chocolate hazelnut spread with a brand name you would instantly recognize.
Nothing that could possibly be useful. I'll just leave it all there.
That's pretty
Incidentally,
funny.
if you're wondering how all that stuff fits in that little drawer, it may be thin, but it's long enough to extend into the room behind it. It's a closet, probably.
It's actually a funny line.
You open the closet door.
Whoops!
A deflated love doll tumbles out onto the floor. Ever the gentleman, you help her up.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. Hey, baby. You're beautiful. Want to come with me?
You nod her head.
Oh, no.
You tuck the love doll into your jacket. At least now you don't have to go through the rest of this game alone. You close the closet door.
That's better. Now there's less evidence that I've been here.
Yeah, Hank Hill's dad brought him to a farm to watch a bull and a cow. This is a good point. Yeah, we have a Spank the Monkey painting.
This is a print entitled Bad Mr. Winky by Jason Zisk, who went on to design a line of offensive greeting cards, offensive samplers, and offensive doilies.
Well, let's see here. Boy, that is an upsetting inventory item.
Yeah, baby.
Do you have to do anything with the blow-up doll? Or is it just totally
Careful,
optional?
it could probably catch a disease from the sheets.
Oh, did I not use the helium? What did I use? Okay. Wait till you're somewhere open and spacious. In the original,
You
it's just for
stop
points.
and turn around.
Now I know what this room smells like. Adam, I promise to put this to good use. I hope.
What's that? I don't get what just happened. Yes, Kevin, I do remember this idea. And it's best that, yeah, it never came to fruition.
The sliding door is unlocked.
Oh, man. Bummer. I spent this whole night looking for a door I can open by sliding a newspaper underneath and poking the key out the other side of the keyhole so that it falls on the newspaper. Every computer game character gets to do that except me. It isn't fair. Oh, well. Let's see the deck.
You step out onto the balcony, and an
look at that steam
incredible
effect.
vista greets you.
Holy shnikes!
You take in
Holy
the sweeping
shnikes.
skyline, the towering 8th-floor casino, the brunette in the hot tub at the neighboring penthouse.
Neighboring penthouse.
That is positively the most drop-dead gorgeous woman I have ever seen. Imagine how beautiful she must be when you're standing within 100 feet of her.
Larry, haven't you learned not to judge someone by looks alone?
I can't
not.
hear you! La 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 la.
Okay.
You inflate the love doll with the helium. It empties the canister, so you toss it away. And here, nearly 100 feet up in the mysterious troposphere, the breeze and swirling air currents begin to tug at the love doll.
Oh no.
Get a good look at her while you still can. As you wish. You gently lay her on a convenient chaise lounge and have your way with her. Afterwards, there's the usual whine of, "Why won't you cuddle with me?" But she flatly refuses.
Wow.
So, when did you first come out of the closet?
Oh, like she doesn't hear that all the time.
No.
Gotta tell you, you're actually more realistic than what I see on some of the chorus girls. Gotta tell you, you're...
She smells like a new shower curtain.
Okay, that's pretty good. Someone had to draw this. This is a great point.
A good stiff breeze, is there any other kind?
Sounds like a
Kicks
new
up
shower
and
curtain. It's
almost
beautiful.
tears her from your hands. Thanks to the lift coefficient generated by your leisure suit's enormous lapels, you feel yourself being pulled upward. The love doll catches a convenient crosswind and she carries you up, and away. It's a good thing you've always been a lightweight. You sail closer and closer to the woman of your dreams. Whee! You touch down gently on the other deck and stick the landing. You release the love doll and she floats away gently in the moonlight. The woman in the hot tub looks mightily impressed with your dramatic entrance.
She should
be. Your breath. It's indescribably foul.
Oh no.
Ah.
Let's see here.
You're not in the hot tub.
Excuse me. Are you trying to take off your clothes?
I was thinking about that, yes.
Have I invited you?
Well, no, not in so many words.
Maybe you should see if I invite you. I don't want to think you're presumptuous.
Good point. I'm just going by what I know from the last game.
The two of you make direct eye contact. It's like a bolt of lightning goes into your eyes, down your body, and blows your toes off. She gazes at you with amusement and smoldering interest.
I do their talking for them, thank you.
Yes, they do. Humana, humana, humana.
Hello yourself.
Awooga.
I'm Eve.
Hey, gorgeous. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Larry. Larry Laffer?
Hi, Larry. What an attractive leisure suit. Oh, I so miss them. It's refreshing to meet a man with so much self-confidence that he's willing to flaunt the fickle trends of fashion mores and deeply travel the road of his own secure masculinity.
Yeah. Was she talking to you, Larry?
So I just dropped in to say hello. Get it? Dropped in?
Larry, it was one of the most foolish, spectacular, romantic things I've ever seen, and I'll never forget it. Well, it kills the mood a little when you do that.
Oh no.
This reminds me of a big glass of champagne.
You can join me, if you promise not to add any bubbles of your own.
I don't make any promises.
Well, Eve, I've always felt it's a look that's right for me. A man has to do what a man has to do. That's what I always say.
I agree completely. I'm so tired of men who wear or say anything just to gain a woman's favors.
You clearly would never do anything like that, Larry.
And I so love what you are wearing.
You have a sense of humor. Oh, Larry, you are one special man. I've been watching you, Larry. Larry Laffer. You try too hard, but you have a good heart. Why don't you slip into this water and we'll see if we can really get to know each other.
What? Yes, of course I'd like to join you. In fact, I can think of nothing I'd enjoy more.
My.
Give me a minute.
Don't keep me waiting too long, Larry.
I like that the game gives her a little more personality here.
You strip off your jacket. You strip off the rest of your clothes. You're not in the...
Yeah, baby!
You slip into the hot tub. You take no time to adjust to the water's temperature, since you really can't feel anything right now except the deafening beat of your own heart.
That's better, isn't it?
Yeah.
You turn the valve a little.
There. Is that better?
You turn the valve a little.
You don't like so many bubbles?
You turn the valve a little.
You don't like the way I had it set?
You give yourself...
Got my wallet. Come and get...
You turn the valve a little.
That's fine.
You turn the valve a little.
Okay, that's good.
You turn the valve a little.
Really?
You turn the valve a little.
Fine.
You turn the valve a little.
What are you up to?
You turn the valve a little.
Larry, what are you doing?
You turn the valve a little and the bubbles shut off entirely.
Oh no. Oh
Larry,
no.
I think
Now it's
you did that
inappropriate.
deliberately. I'm going to tell my friend Roberta on you.
Oh no. Oh no, we gotta end this game quick. Oh no.
Yeah.
At the risk of appearing trite, would you like an apple?
Track team's inbound.
Hardly. I've been waiting for something. Anything from you, Larry. Besides, I'm horny as hell, and you're the only man in sight.
Wow.
Let's go. Me first.
And with that, she disappears under the churning water.
I wasn't expecting it to be quite so graphic. In the original, it's not quite that. Finish the game without getting peed on by the dog. Played the game without ever going broke. Oh wow, fireworks?
Congratulations, you finally got Larry off. To a great start. I'm Al Lowe. And speaking of great starts, I want to thank the thousands of Kickstarter backers who made this game possible, and the amazing talented folks whose names will soon appear here. Thank you for reloading Leisure Suit Larry.
Not bad. There's Al Lowe. We did it, gang. We beat Leisure Suit Larry Reloaded. I like this ending. This looks nice. It's a good remake. I mean, it's Leisure Suit Larry 1, you know, with all the caveats that holds, but this wasn't a bad remake at all. Josh Mandel's additional writing was really a highlight. Music's very good. Graphics are outstanding. These are all the people that worked on it. And we did it, gang. We beat Leisure Suit Larry Reloaded. And it was only awkward for about 45 seconds there at the end. So that's not too bad. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what. I'll be back on Wednesday for Retro Adventure Wednesday. I'll be streaming more of the King's Quest II Romancing the Stones fan remake. So that's coming up in the very near future. I'll probably stream something else before that. I haven't quite decided what that might look like, but stay tuned. Probably I'd say there's a good chance you might expect to see me on Sunday or Monday night. But in the meantime, thank y'all for hanging out. Thanks again for the big hype train earlier. I really appreciate all the support, but mostly just thanks for hanging out with me on a Friday night while I'm playing an adventure game, because that's one of the highlights of my week. So thank you for being here. Let's see. We should get a raid going before we call it night. Okay, here we go. Let's raid in on Atari Beer Pong, who's playing Operation Stealth, which is a really good adventure game if you've never played this one before. We always want to go see a little bit of Operation Stealth. So let's drop in on Atari Beer Pong. Everybody, take care. Have a terrific weekend. and I will see you again very soon.